and welcome to Sutton Inspirations with Dale. I hope I can inspire you, and before it's over, we can inspire each other. Well, mindset matters. Your mindset really matters when you're trying to find different ways to improve yourself. So think about things that you are doing to improve yourself. What is it that you're doing? Because your mindset truly matters. Thinking about visualizing, seeing yourself in another location, seeing yourself performing whatever it is that you're trying to perform. You have to see yourself doing that. Think about if you're trying to become a performing dancer, you can hear the applause in your mind. You can hear them very vividly. So what are you seeing in your mind? Because your mindset truly matters. Your belief support matters. So whatever you're doing to support yourself, just know that you can and you will achieve those goals. Those goals could be something as simple as taking another step. Just being able to move one more direction in whatever goal that you're working on. Your mindset truly matters. So what are you doing to prepare yourself? Are you reading more books, watching more videos, following more research through Google, ChatGPT? What are you doing? So always find your way to elevate, find your ways to increase your vocabulary, do all the things that you can do to improve you. Because excitingly enough, today I did get a chance to do the presentation at the Now Forever conference, and I can truly say that I had a great support system. Hello, thank you for joining. My support from my fiance, who's always has been my strength. He was there in the room watching and helping me do the engagement that I needed to do. And so you have to have those people who can support you when you're trying to elevate. Have those people who can continue to help you aspire to reach those next levels, reach those goals. So you have to set bolder goals. So if your goal is small, is it too small? Is it something that you can do that any kind of way? So you have to think about what are you doing? Have you broken it all the way down so that you can be able to achieve it? So what are you doing to help you elevate? So continue to aspire to be the best you can be. Continue to know that you can achieve any goal. And I can truly say that the support that I got from the Now Forever conference was amazing. I was so elated to be able to be involved in such a wonderful, wonderful conference as a presenter. So it turned out to be wonderful. And just like I was thinking about yesterday, I told you, I was thinking about how am I going to walk? What am I going to wear? How am I going to talk? And all of those things that I put in my mind and I visualized and I could see myself on that stage. That's what you have to do. You have to see yourself doing these things. Visualize your success. Your success can be measured through your own personal goals. Nobody else's goals. So don't worry about trying to see what somebody else is doing. Think about what you can do to satisfy yourself. It could be something as simple as if you're trying to learn how to walk after an accident, then you can just learn how to just say, I'm going to build my strength each and every day. I'm going to do small muscle movements. It may not look like much to you, but it's going to be a lot to me. So think about things that you can do. Because you can do those things, then you have to think about how you can do even further. Because I remember one time we was in a workshop as teachers, and I can remember our principal told us to turn our head this way, and then he said, now turn it further. And then so the whole idea was to be able to turn your head further and then stretch even further to show that even though you think you made it, what can you do a little bit more of to continue to improve? That's that self-evaluation. How can you improve yourself each and every day? So visualize those things. Take one small step and then use that one small step to make a giant leap forward. Because you have to take the initiative. That's what it's all about. Just take the initiative. Your first step, your initiative what you're trying to do, trying to become, begins with one thought, one thing that you write down in the journal, one visualization, one speak. So you have to speak it into existence. You don't have to tell the world. You don't have to tell everybody. Just tell yourself, I am a great whatever it is that you are working on. I can accomplish whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. I can and I will, whatever it is that you're trying to do. Because let me know how that turns out later on. Because we certainly want to give a praise report. Because we already know it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Small wins can make great successes. So continue to think about those great successes. And as you think about those great successes, just like I was visualizing how I wanted to see everything, how I wanted the audience to be, it turned out just like that. And in my own personal opinion, it was even better. Not because of me, but because of the support. So sometimes it's good to have great support systems. And then, y'all, let me tell you what happened. I had the tripod up, everything, phone ready. Thing over with, guess what? No recording. And I'm like, oh, Lord. Then I realized, I said, okay, I guess everything wasn't meant to be recorded. Or I can just stop using that excuse and just say that we didn't get it recorded. But life lessons learned. So I learned that, okay, so that means that next time I got to do even better with all the different things that I was preparing. Because I was trying to be so meticulous and make sure I had everything set, everything I needed. But sometimes you can organize. Sometimes you can plan. You can overplan. You can overthink. Because that's what I did. I overthought what I was doing. So sometimes you have to get out of your own head. Just know that you can do it. Because I did, and I feel really good about it. And so now what is your challenge? Because, my challenge continues to be working towards becoming this dynamic speaker. So I'm going to keep working on it. And I got to give out praises to you guys because you were able to give me support, put comments in the comments, let me know that I'm doing a great job. I see those comments, Perry. I see those comments, Boss Dog. I see those comments, Ann. I see those comments, Sarinthia. I see those comments, Family. I see those comments, even from my hairdresser. And I got to give a shout out to my hairdresser because I think she did an amazing job with my hair. So I want to thank her. And again, I told you that her name is Ann Watson. So continue to aspire to be whatever best you can be. And then there's one other thing that I would like to say. I also have a wonderful mentor. And so one of the things that she has now is, I told you last week she has the shoe, right? And so now she also has a movie coming out. And so you should be able to see, it says Gangster to Grace. It's on my page. So look for that. And so that is another wonderful tribute to Dr. Letitia Scott Jackson. And she is doing an amazing, amazing job with all of the wonderful gifts that God has gifted her with. And so make sure you go to that page, look at that little video and like it, share it. And as you liking and sharing, just say, okay, I'm going to like and share Sudden Inspirations with Dale too. So don't forget to like and share Sudden Inspirations with Dale. And as my mantra, hello, thank you for joining. And as my mantra always says, it is to love yourself for the wonderful person. And you probably already know how to finish it. You are. All right. So continue to love yourself for the wonderful person you are. Continue to aspire to be great. Don't forget, your mindset matters. So this is Sudden Inspirations with Dale. I hope I inspired you because you have certainly inspired me too. Again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on my YouTube with Sudden Inspirations with Dale.